Did you just get your dog a bunch of new toys and now you're wondering what to do with all the old ones? Stay tuned for our suggestions. Aloha, I'm Athena Angelique. Welcome to Such Good Dogs. Today we're going to talk about toys. Dog toys, yay! So we just got a bunch of new dog toys. So now comes the question, I have a bunch of new dog toys, what do I do with the old dog toys? Or maybe you have a question about how do I know when it's time to throw an old dog toy away? We're going to talk about that kind of thing today. So I have a bunch of our old dog toys here. You can see we have an old Death Star, which is the interactive toy where you can stuff other toys inside of this one. We have an old plush toy that has lost all of its stuffing, as you can see. This used to be an interactive dog toy. It used to be circular and round and we could stuff stuff in there. We have an old alligator. And then we have pieces. So, when do you throw stuff away? When the pieces are small enough that your dog could possibly choke on it. So this piece, as you can see, is fairly long. It's about like my forearm size, right? It's not super small. This is about your cutoff. So anything smaller than this, I'm going to throw away. Anything bigger than this, I might hold on to. This one, I'm probably going to hold on to this one for now, because what I'm going to do is put all the old toys and stuff them in the interactive toy, and then they can pull them out and it takes them longer to entertain themselves, right? So this is a piece, literally a piece of an old toy. This is going to get thrown away. This also had some Velcro on it. It was part of an old toy. I don't even remember what this is. But this is obviously going to be thrown away, because this is going to get shredded and then we're going to eat little pieces and we don't want to do that. This is a foot from another toy. You can see all the stuffing and the squeaker got ripped out. So this is pretty small. We're going to throw this away. Again, we have another piece from that same toy, just basically a piece of fabric. At this point, we're going to throw this away. Now, if you are somebody who's into sewing or crafting or things like that, you can put your toys back together. That's always a good option too. I don't really have the know-how or the time to really do that, so I throw stuff away. So although this piece is long, it's a piece of fabric. It's not going to take a whole lot for these strings to fray a lot more and little pieces to come off of it, and we don't want our dogs ingesting or swallowing that, so we're going to throw this away. Oh, here's the main piece of that big toy, whatever this was. As you can see, it's pulling apart still. We got little things hanging off. It's a fairly big size, but I know that this is going to become two pieces really quickly, and because we got new toys, you can just throw that. Again, we have a raggedy piece of a toy. You can see we're in need of new toys. It's pretty long, but it's very raggedy, and you can see lots of stuff hanging from it. We're going to throw this away. Alright, another piece of a toy. I would say it's long enough to keep, but it's very raggedy again. We're going to throw that away. This is part of, used to be a long plush toy. Looks like, I think, part of his head. Again, just a piece of fabric at this point. We're going to throw this away. I'm also going to, even though I'm going to keep this, because this is still viable, we chewed a hole, this used to be a hole about this size, and we obviously made this hole bigger. What I'm going to do is trim all of these little things off here, so we're not chewing on those and possibly swallowing anything like that. So we're going to trim this up, and then we're going to stuff our extra little pieces back inside here. So again, here we have what was a plush toy. It's hollow now, but it's a pretty decent still piece of fabric. It's still in one piece, so we're going to hold on to that. And I think we're going to go ahead and throw this bad boy away. I think he's past his prime. We're going to throw that one away. So most of this stuff we're throwing away. I'm going to throw the alligator away. So basically I kept like this one little piece of toy here, and this one little piece of toy here. And then we're going to trim this guy up, and we're going to get some new toys today. When in doubt, if you're like, I'm not really sure about this, it's best to throw it away. Especially if you're talking about bones or something like that. Once your bone gets small enough that your dog could possibly choke on it, that's the time we want to throw that bone away. I know I hate wasting stuff. We hate wasting stuff. But we want to be on the safe side, right? We don't want our dogs to possibly choke, and bad things can happen from that. So when in doubt, throw it out. Thanks for watching Such Good Dogs.